Media slams Trump for slurred speech, then silent when Pelosi slurs words. Recall in December of 2017, when President Donald Trump delivered a speech in which he officially recognized Jerusalem as the capital of Israel and appeared to slur a few of his words near the end of his remarks. The media ran wild for several days and weeks after that incident with highly critical speculation that ranged from Trump suffering the onset of Alzheimer's disease or dementia to possibly having loose dentures. According to Politico, White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders sought to end the wild speculation the next day and addressed the numerous ridiculous questions about the president's health by way of an explanation that he simply had a case of dry mouth and needed a sip of water. Of course, that explanation didn't suffice for some in the anti-Trump media, and his slur of words in speaking about Jerusalem is still held up as evidence of his supposedly less than stellar mental health. Meanwhile, according to the American Mirror, House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi recently slurred her words a number of times during her weekly news conference with the media last week, but they have said little in the way of speculation about her potential mental health issues. In the video above, while Pelosi offered remarks about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and discussed a purported push from the civil rights icon in favor of socialized medicine, she absolutely butchered the revered leader's name. In attempting to relate King's message, Pelosi became visibly confused and had to resort to written notes in front of her that she was barely capable of putting into mumbled words. Later, in remarks about the Republican tax cuts, Pelosi stated that they were really sad and then stared off into space as she said, 83% of the benefits go to the top 1%. Now, let's talk about poor working people. Then after another pause again added, it's really sad. In another instance, Pelosi slurred the words prescription drugs and then later appeared to suffer a complete brain freeze as she sought appropriate words and ended up directly contradicting herself. What has happened this week? That is, lengthy pause with a blank stare. I don't want to say different, yeah, different, muttered Pelosi. When President Trump appeared to slur a couple of words during a speech, the media went bonkers with speculation about his mental capacity, but they have remained incredibly silent as top Democrat Pelosi did the same, and to a greater extent. Nor is this the first time that Pelosi has appeared to slur words or have difficulty in formulating a complete, coherent sentence. Unfortunately, this is just the latest example of the extreme double standards put in place by the liberal media in regard to how they cover Republicans versus Democrats, and that is what is really sad. Please share this on Facebook and Twitter so everyone can hear Nancy Pelosi slur all sorts of words and lose track of her thoughts while speaking to reporters during a press conference.